How we doing? How's it going? Hi! Hi! It's good to see you guys. How we doing? How goes? How goes? There we go. There we go. Got my windows where they need to be. Hella. My dinner may actually be done in time to hang out from the start. Fuck yeah! We got a teeny. Are you telling me there's a chance? Wow. No, I won't be doing that streamer 2451 who's probably a bot. Let's make that go away. Let's make that go away. Anyway. Anyway. Hi, how are we doing? How are we doing? How's it going? I didn't know you were on today. Hello, Kenneth. Yes, I'm usually on Mondays and Thursdays. That's me, that's me. Yes, yes. But let's say hello to everybody. Hello, Kenneth, obviously. Hello, Duart and Quaver and Teeny. Congratulations on winning your congratulations on winning being on the floor? Question mark? For context, I was chit-chatting with Teeny before this and a few other people, and we got a oh yeah! And apparently Kieran is somehow at the last fight of Dawn Trail. Apparently everybody just kept dropping like flies. I don't know how Kieran's going so fast. It's like a man possessed. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. But yes, and hello, Biscuit, hi, and hello, Mato, of course, and hello, Kage. How is everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Congrats, Crooked Moongate. Well, not me. I am the only one who isn't caught up. It's just me. It is solely me. I am the only one who is behind. We didn't end on the floor. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I love that fight. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it one day. Yo, Quaver, thank you for the 45 stream streak. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm currently losing a Marvel Rivals match. Best of luck. I cannot help you there. I am pretty ass at shooters. Tired as fuck, no idea why. It's a Biscuit, you are speaking my language. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Work was work. Hello, Mana Seeker. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? DPS are getting diff. Teeny was one of the DPS as well. Oh, wait, no, in Marvel Rivals. I know so many things about video games. Yes. But yeah, no, I'm constant sleepy person as well. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully I'll be getting a solution within the coming weeks, or at least something to try. We'll find out. Although I think I do probably know why I'm tired today specifically. Hi, Jay Bells. What fight are we talking about? I don't know. I was told it's the last fight in Dawn Trail. That's all I know about it because I am not yet in Dawn Trail. So I don't know. But apparently it's good and apparently it's difficult. I'm looking forward to being on the floor. But yeah, so turns out I do know why I'm tired today. I do know why I'm tired today specifically. And that's because I was up till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Because as it happens, there is in fact a siren call that is stronger than fishing. And it is Stardew Valley. Yeah. Yeah, Teeny and Ben and a couple of our other friends, they made a little friend farm that had empty rooms. And they were like, Maya, you should come play with us. And I said, oh wow, it's been a while since I played Stardew. That sounds fun. And I blinked and it was maybe 11 o'clock. And Teeny said, hey Maya, isn't it getting late for you? And I go, yeah, but I got time. I'm all right. And she goes, are you sure? Because you got work in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'll be fine. And Teeny goes, okay, if you're sure. And I blinked again and it was 1:30. So if I could, I'd be VTubing weekly and not just working on it on Sunday. Kenneth, I didn't know you VTubed. That's really cool. That's super neat. Did you catch the Neon Odyssey launch stream? Yeah, I was watching it with Teeny. It was very fun. I did make my pledge already. I made my pledge right when it went live. Not during the times when it was down due to people, but once that was resolved, I did my pledge. So I got the PDF set, and I got a little plushie of the little star whale, and then I was looking at the other a la carte items, and I saw the purple dice with the pretty star, and I went, oh, that's my color, and that's my star shape. Oh, it is perfect. They are perfect for me. They are so perfect. I must have. I must have. So I added to cart. And I did not see until after I had fallen in love with them and added to cart that they were purple because they were real amethyst and $120. So I said, well, I got paid recently. It's fine. And I hit pay. So I'm looking forward to getting those. I've never had fancy dice before. I've never had like fancy gemstone dice before, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super excited. I'm still on the fence of getting the books and the plushies or the core box and the plushies. That's fair. That's fair. I think you can add to your pledge later, can't you? I feel like you might be able to. Be very careful with, oh god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. They're not getting stored with the other dice. They are being stored separately. Very carefully. For sure. I don't want to fuck them up. Also, hi, Sahili. Hello. I'm glad we got a gem mine nearby so I had easy access to go. Man, what? Mana Seeker lives near a gemstone mine. That is insanely cool. Holy shit. That's awesome. I literally said, hey, Maya, isn't it midnight for you? You did, Teeny, but you also said, hey, Maya, do you want to play Stardew? And you know what Stardew does to a motherfucker. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the hydrate biscuit. Thank you. Thank you. Man, after hearing more about Sentence to be a hero, I would not want to be a hero. I know a little bit about that anime. A friend of mine has been watching it. He's been telling me about it. It sounds really good. It sounds very intense, but it sounds very good. Sounds very, very, very good. Yeah. I was one of the ones who was delayed by the crash. Backer 917, baby. Hell yeah. Congratulations. I enjoyed the story so far. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good. I feel like if I started Stardew Valley, I too would be up until 2 in the morning. See, that's the problem, right? Because Stardew Valley, it's very easy to go, oh, wait, I need to wait until tomorrow to do this thing that I want to get done. I don't want to put it off. I'll just do one more day. I'll just do one more in-game day. Just one more day. This is one more day. It won't take long. It won't take that long. And then it's a new month. Oops. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, man. So, yeah, I was telling Tini I was fighting with myself to not just make this a sudden Stardew Valley stream instead of a Final Fantasy XIV stream. Hey, Maya, what's yapping? Hello, Solar. We're just chit-chatting for now, talking about how I have had my Stardew Valley addiction reawakened. Like a fool. I mean, it could be. Okay, now, Teeny, you are becoming an enabler. Now, Teeny is an enabler. Get a dice tray with some sort of lining in it, like that. Yeah, Sahili, I have a dice tray that it stores flat, and then you can snap the sides together to pull them up to have actual sides, and it's soft on the inside. So I already have something like that, thankfully. Don't forget to eat. Yeah, you gotta make sure you get some food in you. You gotta make sure to eat regularly. It's important. I kind of overdid it I overdid it at dinner. So yesterday, since we didn't have Crooked Moon, I was like, oh, I'll just go run an errand because I need to pick up a couple things anyway. Because I finished one of my cross stitch projects. I finished the Eagles tapestry. So now I need to wash it and then I need to iron it once it's dry, like with steam, so that it gets all the creases and stuff out. But to do that, I need an iron and I need an ironing board and I need like very, very specific detergent. Like, cause I'm hand washing it in the sink and I need to get like Woolite, like detergent that is specifically to be very, very safe for the threads and everything, so it doesn't fuck everything up. Hi, Milky. Yes, I did finish the Eagles one. I did a couple days ago. So I was like, oh, perfect. I'll just run this errand right after work and maybe I'll get dinner while I'm out. Sure, why not? Because where I went to pick up the iron and everything, which they didn't have any standing ironing boards, which is annoying because I would really like a standing board instead of having to sit with it on my table, which is what I used to have. I don't have that anymore. But when I was done with my shopping stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I found this old Cheesecake Factory gift card for like $50 in the back of a chair, or not chair, in the back of a drawer. There we go. Don't buy metal dice. I have not purchased any metal dice. I was just given a metal die. I was gifted a metal D20 by a friend for D&D Secret Santa one year. And instead of a 1, it says fuck. So it is the fuck die. I haven't used it in a while though, because it's very heavy and I don't want it to scratch up my other dice too bad. But anyway, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to Cracker Barrel. There's a Crackle Barrel, or not Crackle, jeez, what is my brain? There's a Cheesecake Factory right here and I have a gift card. Sure, let's go. I figured, yeah, I'll be able to pay for this meal in full. I'll get a burger and I'll get a cocktail and I'll get a slice of cake. And there we go, that's a good dinner. And I get there, I order my burger and my cocktail, and it's a big fucking burger, so I was like, I'll just get the cake to go. It'll be fine. And I order the cake, and I'm like, I'm good for a check. And the waitress is like, okie dokie, I'll go get that for you. And she comes back, and it was $56. So not only did it kill the entire $50 gift card, it was also another $6 on top of that. I'm sitting there just like, when the, what? Huh? So I just had this, sounds about right for Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, this is why I don't go to Cheesecake Factory very often. This is why I don't go very often, but I had a gift card, so might as well. So I pulled the cake out and had that with my dinner. Bankrupt Factory, yes. And so I had the cake with my dinner tonight, and I got most of the way through it, and then I just started feeling like the little kid in the Matilda movie. Do you know the scene? You know the scene? The Matilda movie where the kid got caught sneaking some like chocolate cake. So Trunchbull makes him sit in front of everybody and devour a chocolate cake the size of him. I just felt like that. I'm like, I feel like I've made a series of errors at this point. I feel like I've just made a bunch of mistakes. Hi, Cheese! I hope the rest of your work shift is okay for you. Is this the dice that I saw that has fuck you on the 20 and fuck me on the 1? No. It's just a regular D20, except it's made out of metal and it just says the word fuck instead of the 1. That's all it is. When I miss Mama Day good, Mama good, Day good. We're just hanging out for the time being. Back's hitting diff. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I know that feel though. Back ouchie. So easy. I have a Lala named Cheesecake Factory. That is amazing, Biscuit. I love that for you. So the reaction seeing the roll? Correct. Oh my goodness. Difference in hardness will get your other dice scratched for sure. Well, the thing is, all of my other dice are A, resin, and B, all but like a couple sets were inherited. I had a couple sets bought for me off a throne at one point. But other than that, it's pretty much all stuff that I inherited from my dad because he used to play when he was in like college and stuff, and then he hasn't played in years. So when I got into it also in college, and I was like, oh, do you want all my old stuff? And I was like, sure, yeah. And he goes, okay. And he hands me this massive freaking, you know, the old purple Crown Royal bags? Just full of dice of varying sizes and colors. Like, holy fuck. When Kieran was here, I needed to grab a die so that we could roll it to see who would go like first and stuff. And I opened the drawer at the table, pulled out the Crown Royal bag and dropped it on the table because I thought it would be funny. And it was very loud. I misjudged. And Kira's just staring. I'm like, I am sorry. I need to get more sets of dice myself. Well, did you know that if you want to back the Neon Odyssey project from Legends of Evantris, you can get dice. I think we're still within the window of being able to get a free set of dice. I think. Don't quote me. Imagine a Byakugan dice, like where it flips open. That would be insane. We passed 7 mil. Yeah. Yeah, I saw. I'm super excited for everybody. That's awesome. Free Sunset Synth dice. Yeah. I have that where it says yeet and yeeted. Good. Time is running out, getting quickly. Yep, you got less than 8 hours. I backed an electronic set of dice I'm waiting to be fulfilled. Oh, the ones where it's supposed to like sync up with a phone app and do different colors and stuff. I've heard of those. I have a few fun sets, like a bone and skull set for playing a necromancer, or a set that has Lil Koi. That's cute. I once, at Gateway Fate last year, there was somebody selling dice, and they had a set where there were bits, like lines from Lord of the Rings, like it had been cut out of the book and put into the dice. It was very cool. I dreamt I followed Mama around as she shopped in a plaza market. Hey, Cheese, remember that whole Apollo thing that we keep talking about? I'm just saying. I'm owing you guys a voice pack, and that involves a situation that I'm acting as if you're there. I'm just saying. How much do they cost? The Legends of Evantris Kickstarter? Is that what you mean, Kenneth? Because there's so many things on there. There's so many things. But if you're talking about the Lord of the Rings dice, I don't know where to access that. I don't remember the name of the shop anymore, I'm afraid. That was like, that was a year ago. I'm sorry. I'm getting 2 Sunset Synth dice sets with the all-in, so I'm hooking my best friend up with the extra set. Hell yeah, as you should. As you should. That's fucking sick. That's so cool. My favorite set is called Feywild Honey. They came in a little glass jar that are translucent gold with sparkly flecks. I love that. What the fuck? That's so cute. I love that shit. That's wonderful. Oh, man. Ooh. Yawn. The dice set from Legends of Evantris. So, the Sunset Synth dice, if you back the Kickstarter within the next, like, couple of hours, I'm pretty sure, you get the free set of dice along with it. But then they are also selling multiple different dice sets a la carte that you can purchase individually through the Kickstarter as well. I can link the Kickstarter, though. Yeah, hang on. Have until 10 EST tomorrow. Okay, so longer than I thought. That's good. Think each set was 40-ish. Metal was a little more. Gemstones were 120. Yeah, I know the gemstone ones were 120. I fell in love with the set and could not tell myself no. There you go. There's the link. What? I think it is that is too long of a link. What? Kickstarter, what you doing, buddy? There we go. Short link. There we go. There you go, Kenneth. The all-in tier, as an example, is $999. Yup. For Evantress. Correct. Correct. I can at best do $10. I don't think you can get a set of dice from that unless you're pledging at a tier that is $10, I think. I'm not sure how the freebie dice work. I wish to have the all-in tier one day for something. God, I know, right? Okay, so if you... Okay, so the Sunset Synth dice, Kenneth, you have to pledge for something physical. A physical item. I don't think you can do that for only $10, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Yeah, the smallest, just like a singular PDF is 30. And that's just a PDF. You can for 20 though. Yeah. Cheapest is 20. Cheapest 20. You can get a dice bag and there you go. You can get a dice bag and there you go. If you get something physical, add-on or tier, you get the dice. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that would require going to add-ons. But yeah, I think 20 is the lowest it'll go for that, I'm afraid. But it's good cause, I think. I'm so excited. PDF and a dice bag could work. Yeah. Ah, sippy. Yeah. I'm just easily got by cool things, which is a problem. That's not good. You can do a 3 payment option. That is true. You can do a pay over time. Thank you for the head pats. I forgot to open that thing like a dingus. Hang on. I know I was forgetting some. There we go. Are you also going to play a Space Clown from Space Hell? For whatever reason, I am very drawn to the cactus people. The cactus and carnivorous plant people. I just think they're neat. For whatever reason, anytime I look through the, like... Obviously, I'm going to wait to make a final decision until I actually have the PDF and I can read through everything. But every time I look through the sneak peeks, the cactus people just super stand out to me. I just think they're neat. But then there's also like a bunch of really good little guy options and a bunch of just like really neat things in general. I think what I'm going to end up doing, right, is that once I have the PDF, I'm just going to just sit and read it like a book, which it is, and pick something that way. Like make a list of all the species I'm interested in, make a list of all the subclasses that I'm interested in, and see if any of them go together well in a way that I like. But yeah, oh god, what are they called? I keep forgetting the names of everything like a dingus. Where? I'm scrolling. Do. Scrolly. Do. I'm getting close. I know I am. Where is it? The Paku. The Paku. It's cactus and carnivorous plant people. Yeah. It looks cool for whatever reason. I'm just super drawn to it. I just think they're neat. So that's what I'm leaning towards currently. Oh, thank you, Teeny. Thank you. Yes, I forgot to post it in Twitch chat. My bad. I'm finally gonna make a non-warlock by making an occultist. J-Bells, is that just Neon Odyssey's version of a warlock? Oh, man. Maybe. Thank you for the hydrate, Mata. Fool's Gold Sands? Is that one of the dice sets? That sounds pretty. I'm feeling called out by the Navi Elite. Nothing wrong with that, Kage. They're very cute. They're very cool. Oh man, the Paku, yeah. Mama the closeted dry. It's not even that. I just sometimes you see, sometimes you just catch sight of something and it just holds your brain, if that makes sense. No, okay, I'm sorry, kind of. Oh man, Maya, I have great news. I was able to get a Steam controller. Yo, Motto, congratulations! Congrats, Motto. That's fantastic. That's so cool. Maya, be sure to turn towards light sources. Okay. All right. Neon Odyssey is probably going to be the thing that gets me to play a magic user because I really like the Primalist Exo Trainer. You just want to be Pokemon, Ven. You just want to be Pokemon. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I want to sit down and just read through all of the options just because it sounds cool. And I just want to see what sticks out to me, you know? Maybe, but also Druid. Okay, fair. Okay, fair. Okay, fair. Fine. Fair. Fine. I understand. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what subclass I would want to do. They all look so cool. They all look really neat. I was kind of also leaning to the idea of the, oh God, what's it called? Oh, heck, what's it called? Do I remember? I can just scroll. I'll just scroll. What one is it? Where is it? The anomaly subclass. For whatever reason, that also just kind of stuck out to me. So there are a couple ones that have been sticking out to me. It's just a matter of, like, I want to sit down and read through what they all do. To, like, get a better understanding before I commit. Because, like, you can see something really cool and be like, oh, man, that looks really cool. And then you try to actually use it and you're just like, actually, I don't like it as much as I thought I would. You know? And I don't want that to happen. Assuming a DM doesn't shut it down, if I play a Motley and Cacophonous Cryptus that could double stack transformations, that is amazing. Hi, Jogi! How are you? We're chit-chatting about Neon Odyssey. I can't wait to play my Navili Dreamer Oracle. That sounds so cute. Wait, that sounds super cute. What the hell? That sounds adorable. I'm definitely thinking Archmage Grid Runner. See, that sounds awesome as well. Like, that's the problem. There are too many cool options. And I'm just sitting here just like, man, I want to do all of them. I want to be everything. I want to be all of them. Oh, man. I got 8 OCs now. It's so strong. Quaver is so very strong. My God. Help? I can't. So I can't help you. The easiest fix for too many character ideas. Oh, what is it? Be the DM? So the next time that I DM a long-standing campaign, right? Like a long actual campaign, because currently I'm part of a rotating DM game where everybody DMs and everybody plays, and it just rotate, as the name suggests, it just rotates who's DMing what week. So I've done one-shots through that and stuff, right? But the thing is, if I have the time to run and prep and be DM for a long-standing campaign, I already know what it's gonna be. Gonna summon Knights of the Round Pixel Remaster. Hell yeah. But I already know what it's gonna be because I promised Teeny. I did promise Teeny that if ever I feel I have the time that I can properly allot to it, I will run Wild Beyond the Witchlight for her. I already told her I would do that. I have no idea how many people would be invited. I have no idea when it would even be. I don't even know when I would have time to do it, but I promised her that I would run it for her with the understanding that it's probably not going to be as good as Evantris. No, you know what, not even probably. I just don't think I'll measure up. Because I have run Witchlight before. I have run Witchlight in the past. Like right after it came out, I played it with a handful of people. And I don't think I did a good job. I'm going to be real. I don't think I did well. I do not think I did a good job. Everybody seemed to have a good time, which is the most important part. But I don't think I did a great job. So it would also be a try it again and try to do it better this time for me, you know? You don't gotta measure up because you'll be better. Do not put that on me, Teeny. Do not put that shit on me. Hi, Karen! Hi, Karen! How was raiding? I heard you guys were fighting shit. And I also heard that you're pretty much done with Dawn Trail. Holy shit, dude. Honestly, just the base adventure is really fun. Yeah, I agree. Mama's great in my book. Thank you. I don't feel super, I've done so many one-shots at this point. I don't feel super confident in my abilities for a long-term, for a long campaign, you know? You see me DM the bar is low, you shut the fuck up. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, that game was immaculate. How dare you, sir? Lloyd brought much violence and doom to his enemies, as he should. As he should. I scraped that too. What do you mean? What do you mean? Kara, thank you for the watch streak. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm scraping bottom of the bar, but you guys are very obviously good DMs, though. You guys are very good at what you do, quite clearly. I feel like I did a bad job because one, like the thing is, I know exactly what I did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong when I ran Witchlight the first time. The first thing was I did not give myself enough prep time. I did not make sure that I had enough time to really sit down and prep things. So I felt like I was behind, like I was on the back foot pretty much the whole time, which isn't great. Two, I tried to incorporate too many things. I wanted it to be as open world and do whatever you want as possible. And the problem with that is that I had no idea what was going on at any point, which also added to the I never felt prepared enough side of things. And last, I had way too many people. I had way too many players. It was my first time ever running a long campaign ever, right? First time ever trying to run a long campaign. And I had 8 players. I had 8 players. And part of that problem is the fourth thing I did wrong, which is oh my God, yeah. And the fourth thing I did wrong was that I did not pick all of those players. Because what I did was I had like 2 people who I knew wanted to play. And then I just put out an open call to the D&D server that I'm in saying, hey, who would like to play Witchlight? And I'm going to be real with you. A couple people that said yes, very good players, absolutely adore playing with them. A couple of the people that said yes and I accepted, known problem players. I had to kick one of them out and another one followed after them, shortly after. And I had to kick one of them out because one of the 2 people that I personally invited, it was his first time playing D&D ever. He had been wanting to get into it for a while, but he didn't know anybody who ran games. So I was going to be running games. So I reached out and I said, hey, would you like to play? It's going to be very silly. It'll be very low difficulty. I will help you out, whatever you want to do. And he was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So he didn't even know where things were on his character sheet because he had quite literally never played before. And this one problem player would give him shit We had said before the game, like during the session zeros, this guy is brand new. He has never played before. Everybody said they got that. And this problem player, straight up, we would be in combat. And this poor newbie would be like, oh, shoot, where is X thing? Where is Y thing? I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry this is taking so long. And I would say, no, that's perfectly fine. And pretty much everybody else at the table would say, no, dude, you're new. It's perfectly fine. And then this one bitch would be like, oh my God, can you hurry up? They had to leave. I had to make sure they had to leave. Yes, anyone can join my favorite hobby game, but fuck whoever's new to it. Literally. Literally. So at one point I took them, because they were also being a jerk to all of the NPCs, to the point where it was a problem. Because you're in the Feywild. It is all Fey shit. You do not be rude to the Fey. That gets you fucking cursed. And they were being dicks to the Fey for no reason. Well, not just this one person, and then their little buddy, who kind of just followed along with whatever they wanted to do. And everybody else was just like, hey man, you gotta stop being dicks, like a dick to the Fae. It's not cool. And I said, hey buddy, you gotta stop being a dick to the Fae. It's not cool. And also stop being a dick to this other player. And they didn't. So I pulled him aside outside a game at one point. I was like, hey, this shit needs to stop. If it doesn't stop, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And he said, okay, fine. I guess. Next session comes along, they just refuse to speak. Just refuse to speak, refuse to engage with anything. So after the game, I was just like, hey, I think maybe you need to go. And they're like, well, I guess you've already made up your mind. I'm like, yeah, at this point, yes. Thank you for making this easy. Goodbye. And then their little buddy was just like, I don't feel comfortable staying without them. And I go, okay. All right, sure. And then we only had 6 people and it was a lot more manageable. I guess it's literally just a no without wanting to say it. Literally, in that case specifically. But it got a lot easier after that, because then, like, new guy wasn't getting harassed for being new, essentially. And there weren't people being assholes to the Fae for no reason whatsoever. Hooray! Hello, Cake King! Thank you for the watch streak! Cake of the day is a chocolate strawberry turnover. Ooh! Yum, 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 yum. Me and my coworker have planned to box each other for fun soon. Hell yeah, beat them ass. Beat their ass. Beat some ass. Kill. No. Don't do that last thing. Don't do that last thing. At least you had a good explanation for why they were suddenly gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so fun fact, there is actually a table in Witchlight for things that can happen to you if you can't make it to a game. So I just looked at the table, and one of the options was they get turned to stone. So, hey, look, they're statues now. Oopsie daisy. Time to go. Can't take those with us. Reminds me... I'm not falling for that, Quaver. I know what you're referencing, and I know the joke. I'm not falling for it, Quaver. Oh, no, Jogi. Oh, no, Jogi. Jogi. Oh, Jogi, you poor, poor thing. But yeah, just for a variety of reasons, most of them, my own fault, some of them not. I just felt like I did a really bad job the first time I ran Witchlight. So now, first of all, I do want to run it again at some point, just so I can, like, do a good job. But also, you know, also, I'm nervous about it because of that previous experience, you know, where it's just like, fuck, I'm scared now. You know when you, like, really fuck something up and then you want to do it again to do it right, but you're worried you're just gonna fuck it up again. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it, honestly. I think that's my biggest issue, is I'm just so worried that that I'm just gonna screw it up again. But I need to work on that. Relatable? Yeah, it's something I need to work on. I need to be brave. And I need to be willing to fail. Can you tell that I was considered a gifted kid when I was younger? Can you tell that I tested into the gifted kid program when I was younger? I like to play D&D, but I know my Oh, thank you for the pets. I know my ADHD ass can't sit still, and that's my fear for ruining a D&D game. So the thing about that, Cheese, is that I will do like cross stitch or something like with my hands where I can just do something with it, but I'm still able to pay attention to get the ADHD out, so I don't like blurt things too often, or I just mute myself if I'm worried about it. Yeah, it's a very easy issue to have. It's very easy issue to have, and it's very common as well. So there are definitely ways to mitigate if you would ever want to try playing. So you have D&D stuff. I still need to do some character stuff for next week. Ooh, such as I want to hear. I want to know things. Most times I don't have that because it's either archery outside where internet poopy or I'm playing games. Ah, I see. Thank you for the lurk biscuit. I got a fidget cube that goes spin, and that saves my life. See, I have a fidget cube somewhere. It's just, for whatever reason, fidget toys like that have never really done it for me. I don't know. Like Emotional Damage Guy once said, don't be a dick. Literally. Having character conflict is one thing, but if you're just actively antagonizing people for no reason, then you're just being an asshole. You know? It's the spin specifically that does it for me. Ooh, nice. That's why I like playing Warlock, built-in RP lore, and if you space out, it's your patron distracting you. See, I had that with one character. The one I've talked about before, that's a literal child. If I miss something, and I go, wait, what's going on? It's because I'm 5. Bye, cheers. Have a good rest of your shift. But yeah. Oh, man. I cannot... Can you guys hear that? Okay. I'll just have to talk over it, I suppose. Like, sorry, Magic Daddy is calling me. Yeah. I love folding that stuff into the characters. Yeah, it's so fun. I rate all my special ability spells or anything that's unique on cards. See, that's another good idea. That makes so much sense. Going back to the Navili Dreamer Oracle idea, I got all the lore for my characters written down. And I got a headbanger icon. Hell yeah. As you should. Yeah, no, I can't help with save me from creating more characters. I literally created an alt character for Crooked Moon in the event anything happens to Nell. I hope nothing happens to Nell. I love Nell, but I also made a scary tree lady. So I have done both. Thank God Avantris selling reference cards for Odyssey. I know. See, I didn't pick any of those up. Mostly because I'm worried I'd like lose them or something. Or like I'd be spending all my time sitting there trying to go through the cards. I'm worried my Motlian idea is a bit derivative of Mollymock, but it's really just circus-related backgrounds. See, that's tough, right? That's tough because you come up with something and then you sit there and you're like interrogating it and surgically taking it apart, trying to see if it came from anything else, when in reality, we all get influenced by different things, right? We all get influenced by a bunch of different ideas and things that we like. And they all kind of wind up into the soup that is our own creation, whether we realize it or not. I will say though, it's one thing to be like, oh, cool, I recognize this thing in your thing, and that makes it super interesting. And it's another thing entirely to be like, oh, so the thing you made is just this other thing. That's a dick move. I call that a dick move, for real. I have to get my Shadowrun to add up to prove for D&D. Nice. I use a Magic the Gathering card template, which makes it easy to keep track of and store. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. That's really interesting. That's neat. That is neato. But yeah, I thought too hard, and I told the other players and Teeny especially about it. But it would be a Gnarlborn, so like the tree people, Castigation Paladin, and she would be based on a willow tree. So real long thin branches, like hair hanging, like just all over the place and in front of her face and all that stuff. And she uses a whip to fight, except instead of a normal whip, it's a switch plucked from her own head. And she's very into corporal punishment, so the whole idea of go choose a switch to like back in the day when you know, switching the kids was a thing, which I don't agree with personally. That is the basis of the character, though. My tech priest idea is basically porting over the Mechanicus and Neode. I wear my inspirations on my sleeve. Hell yeah. Sorcerer background for a warlock, just instead of using the magic outwards, doing changes to themselves. Ooh. Okay, that's really cool, though. That's super cool, though. I love that. I super love that. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, I just like making characters. I like Castigation Paladin Tree does sound amazing. I know, right? It's so fun. I got character writing in case it becomes a hardcore campaign. I hope she doesn't die, but if she does, I hope her ending is a good one. Yeah, it's less in case it becomes a hardcore campaign and more just I came up with a character idea. But to be fair, it's been a hardcore campaign the entire time. Death is a thing. It's a folk horror inspired game. Death is everywhere all the time. We have just gotten incredibly lucky more than once. And Teeny's been very open about the fact that if somebody does die, she has stuff for that. She has things at the ready for that. So that is something to be a little nervous about, considering all the things that are going on currently in the game. The writer in me gets inspired and then the tism takes over. Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's not a bad way to do it. That's not a bad way to do it. I had an itch. All right. Can't wait for someone to die. It might be me. I might fucking get in over my head and die at some point. We got real close last time. We got real close to a player dying last time. Like real close. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hope your boss, Lord Death. Wait, do you mean Teeny? Are you calling Teeny Lord Death? God, yeah. Ooh, I was kind of really excited for it. Yeah. It definitely would have brought us to the, you know, this is a place of death thing, you know? What am I playing? Custom race I like to call Caprari. They're a satyr-like race. That's neat. I like that. I like that a lot. That's neato. It was such a good moment, though. Ebony was lucky that Lloyd managed to cut in. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Deacon won the will check, though? That would have been insane. That would have been crazy. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I have been yapping a lot. Oh my god, I've been yapping for like an hour. I've been yapping for like an hour. I'm sorry. I meant Lord Dreskenvald. Oh no, Lord Dreskenvald is not Nell's boss. Like, yeah, she's part of the party. Yeah, we've been doing stuff for the Lord and Lady. That does not make them our boss. That does not make them my boss, especially. You know? Yeah, maxing. Always. Always yap maxing. We are yappers over here. Is Deacon gonna be an Atlas? I don't know. That's a question for Karen. I don't know. I don't know these things. Nell doesn't even know about it, really. She kind of knows about it. I think it was like referenced that Lloyd was in the bird, but that's the closest she has to knowing about it. Okay, I think it's only Felicia knows for sure, I think. Yeah, I believe so too, yeah. All right, I think it is time. Deacon's in the timeout corner. Now listen here, young man. You can't be trying to murder people even if they got you real upset. It's time to go to time out. All right. Okay. Let's play a game. let's actually play a game at some point today. Before I get too tempted to actually make this a Stardew stream. Before I get too tempted to, like, for real go full Stardew with it. Here, let me unmute the game. Let me unmute the game. There we go. It's doing the cool music, 'cause cool shit's happening. I had to come and get the Aether 8 because I realized as I logged in today for the stream that whoopsie doodle, I hadn't done that before. Well, granted, Deacon talks to Lloyd a lot, but thanks to what's been happening, Lloyd is actually listening, which is important. If you want to improve your relationship with someone, you gotta listen when they talk. Where are we at in the MSQ? Spaceship. Rocket ship. That's where the name of the stream came from. We're helping to make the rocket ship better. The music's overpowering your voice. Got it. Hang on. Is that better? Is that better? I hope it's better. Please tell me if better. We're trying to make the ship work better. Ah, yes, that is exactly what we is doing. What we are doing. Much better? Wonderful, wonderful. Sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. In order to protect the secrets of the Central Circuit, the researchers must navigate a bewildering maze of paperwork before they are permitted to return to the surface. I suppose it's not so different than any other aspect of Charlian society. We do love our bureaucracy. It's very much a mirror of the city above, which is perhaps how it came to be called Charlian Hamlet. Ah, alright. Yes it is. Yeah! What a quaint little settlement this is. A shame it is hidden underground. I don't mind a bit of heavy lifting, but I draw the line of paperwork. So much as wave a sheaf of documents at me and I'll put my lance through it. Estinian, no. No, buddy, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, Estinian. As surprised as I was to learn the Forum planned to send everyone to the moon, I can't imagine how the common folk must feel about it. Yeah. Imagine you wake up one day and everyone's just like, moon, it's moon time. And you're just, what? I need to get groceries. Nope. Moon. We're going moon. Oh, excuse me. I'm farming up mats for crafting. I need money for home remake. Ooh. Do my senses deceive me in the shadow of yon corner? One can but hope this leadeth not to mischievous undertakings. What does that mean? Okay, now I need to go look. What the fuck is Urianger talking about? Urianger, I was just over here and I didn't fucking see anything. What do you mean? What do you mean? In the shadow of what corner? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Esteban's afraid of home. Bro never went to school and he never wants to. You can eat on the moon though. You can eat on the moon, but that doesn't mean you need to get groceries. What is he talking about? Reminds me of Nashu Stalker. That's why I'm worried. That's why I'm nervous. I don't know. I was just over here and I didn't see shit. What? What? Huh? Bro, what are you talking about? In that shadow, in the shadow of that alley, you will find a stand user. Oh god, not the enemy stand user. Could it be the enemy stand? How will we know who it is? And it's someone in the most insane outfit ever perceived. What is happening? Where is the enemy stand user? Where are they? What have I to fear from them? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh no. Can I get out? Can I get out? Okay, I can get out. Insane outfit, crazy pose, yes. Oh man, for a second I thought I soft-locked myself. That would have been bad. Why is your name Silken Grin? What is your, what? What is your deal? They're all in uniforms. I can't tell who the enemy stand is. Forgot to buy the range DPS outfit first. Oh, oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. I'm not seeing anything. The giant enemy spider. Oh. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'll be sad. I'll be sad and I'll be scared. Alright, I don't think I'm finding anything. I think Oriange is just fucking with me. Which I wouldn't put past him. I was about to teleport to you and get you unstuck. I mean, I could just teleport myself to get unstuck. I just wanted to brute force it, you know? Alright, anyway.
From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholark Montache mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way.
Okay.
I don't see why you would think I would get in someone's way.
I was quite surprised the Ninja Tome weapon has a glow effect. I mean, everything has a glow effect after a point, doesn't it? That's part of what makes it so cool, is it's all glowy. Hey, Stola, can you come pick me up? I'm stuck. Justinian, I'm stuck. I'm small and I'm stuck and you're very tall. You can just pick me up like a sopping wet cat, please. You're tall enough to make this happen.
Let's meet by the Aetherite once our work is done.
Got it.
What?
What? I see an Aether Current quest. I spy with my little eye an Aether Current quest. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna steal it. It's gonna be mine. Vexed Veterinarian. Hello. What's up?
Excuse me, ma'am. I couldn't help but notice you've a way about you that simply screams I have an affinity for creatures of the wilds. I'm calling you feral, and since I'm never wrong about such things, may I trouble you, feral woman? You see, amongst the troops of trolls living in the outer circuit, I came upon one who was sick beyond measure. I took the poor creature in at once and saw him healed, of course, but when I attempted to return him to his rightful home, he fled into a panic, as if he could not bear the thought of going back. To make matters worse, the troll saw fit to escape into a den of Analas. I would have gone after him, but I'm so fumble-footed I'd scare him off like as not, be torn limb from limb for my pains by the fiends. So I turn to you. Would you seek out this troll of which I spoke? I shall provide you with his favorite food, and with it you should be able to call me the piteous thing. Hopefully that will be enough to see his senses restored, and for him to come hurrying back. And though I shudder to think of it, if any of those fellow Nalas seek to impede you or pester that troll, make those beasts regret their interference. Oh, and don't worry, you will be rewarded for your efforts.
Okay, I'll do that later, though. I'll do that at a later time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chef. Distressed chef. I mean, I'm something of a culinarian myself. What's up?
Heavens for Fen, to think this would happen in my kitchen. The nerve. Oh, you there. Yes, you. Are you the look of a woman who knows what she's about, and I'm in desperate need of one such as you. Pick myself a bushel of Mariol Agronomics' apples. What do you know? Some nasty mandragora swiped those red beauties from under my nose. Not sure how they got in here in the first place, but that's beside the point. I could well try to steal them back myself, but goodness knows how many hours it'd be before I stumbled upon that plastic bandit. I'm only one woman. I can't cover all that ground by myself. So be a friend and help me get my apples back, would you?
Oh, we're not.
I just knew you'd oblige me. Now then, let's talk strategy. I'll scour the area just south of here, and so you take the north. Deal? Mandragores bury themselves in the dirt to hide, so if you see one of their bulbous heads poking out of the soil, hit them with one of these Malodorous bombs. They'll be so surprised to get a face full of stink, they'll leap out and leave behind my apples. The thief will probably take off running, but let them go. I just want my pilfered fruit returned. Besides, the mandragora carcass isn't on the menu tonight. Right, then I'll leave you to your search. Happy hunting.
Ah. Golden Ramsay gave them a 3-star review. I mean, I had hoped that cooking would have been involved, but I suppose I am on a fighty class rather than a making things class. So it makes a certain amount of sense, I suppose. Oi! Oh hey, it's Silken Grin, that person I was like, what the fuck is up with your name? I am talking too fast for my brain. Thinks back to Rhea in the kitchen. Yeah. I mean, Rhea just likes food and cooking. We've been in many kitchens during the game. Oh, ooh, almost swallowed down the wrong pipe a little bit there. Ooh.
Oh, hello. Are you one of the new helpers?
I did swallow down the wrong pipe a little bit. Yeah.
Working on the Aether banner. Oh dear. I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I'd choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The firm's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets aboard the Ark and whatnot. Lots of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortunau and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep?
My heart does not go out to them. They are trying, well, I don't like how they're divvying it up, but okay, sure, I guess it makes sense. But also, fuck that. It's fucked up. I don't like it. Shit's complicated. Helping with the Ark. Even with all the power Master Kokos managed to squeeze out of the Aether burner, it's still not enough, apparently. Now I hear the final days have arrived. Rebel creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying. There'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. If you say so. I don't know about that. Ulcher, not to be confused with Archer. He's not here. Where's the next person we need? Ah, I found them. Hello, little frog.
Offering to help. That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of these documents by myself. It's mostly lists of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity such far. To be perfectly honest, I have not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that beheaded rabbit that ran by.
I see. I see now. I see now. So about that, yeah. I do hope that they look like that thing that ran past earlier. So first of all, yes, they do. Second of all, which way did it go? I need to go collect that. I think I know what Oriange was talking about now. I think I know what Oriange was worried about now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait, I'm going the wrong fucking way. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? I'm going back to the Aetherite. That's right. That's right. We all decided we'd meet back up at the Aetherite. That's right. That's right. Yawn, yawn. That person named their chocobo Dinner. Why would you do that? Why would you name your sweet baby Dinner?
What a joy to sample the delights of Aetheris.
How marvelous it is to see you again. You'll be pleased to hear I've learned much since our fascinating discussion at the Caratorium. That's all thanks to Oriange, you see. He taught me about the finer points of cooking, which, despite my name, I knew very little about. So many dishes, so many hard-to-pronounce words. Actually, I was rather hoping he'd showed me how to bake an archon loaf. They're quite popular, I hear, though it sounds like it doesn't contain any... though it doesn't sound like it contains any flavor to speak of. Still, if that's the sort of thing your kind enjoys, I shall make enough to last the whole journey.
Please no. Please no, Cooking Way. Please do not.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting to see you here, Mama. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to say goodbye, and for having those other loperites attack you. A terrible misunderstanding, that. Not to worry, though, as all have since recovered from the rather savage beating you administered. They bear you no ill will. Well, perhaps a little, on account of the savagery. But time heals all wounds. Most anyway.
Okay, Growing Way, thank you. Thank you, I guess. What do you think chocobo meat tastes like? Lean chicken. It's a big bird, but it's a more muscled bird. I think it would taste like lean chicken. The quests for them are kind of hilarious. Yeah, they're whittle guys.
Ooh. Fancy meeting you here, Mama. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is the Varys itself, though we now find ourselves in a sort of funny, underground, miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Oriange and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun?
I also haven't been here before, Living Way.
I don't know what...
Ma'am. Back from work wasn't my favorite raid. Nice. Congrats, Biscuit. I hope it went well for you. Got a daily dance battle against Shaking Way. As you should. As you should.
A tour of Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Beastway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Loperites acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian counterparts. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to this virtue, to lead this venture.
What a marvelous idea! Where do we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder?
Ah, yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to Mama. Oriange, thank you. I appreciate that.
Had a hunter on WoW with a pet named after different times of day. Why are you all like this? I'm on emergency food. Why are you all like this? Had a few sprouts, but it went well. That's good to hear.
Alright, what's the what's-it? What is it?
Is it the aetherite? Do you want to hear about the aetherite?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Do you ever just be living your life and then have the sleepy hit you like a Mack truck out of nowhere? Has that ever happened to you? Because it's happened to me.
The Loperites' technical expertise doth far outstrip our own. We would be wise to allow them to form their own conclusions as to the function of the various apparatus, rather than offer uninformed suppositions of our own.
Yes, constantly. That's me. If it seems like I'm extra yawny, or I'm missing stuff, or I'm like screwing up how I'm reading things, it's cause Eepy. It's cause the eyes are trying to close themselves against my will. I will do my best. I will do my utmost. Let's just do a quick alliance roulette with Black Mage. After that overtime. Oh great, it's a near raid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, good luck seeing the light of day, buddy. You're locked in there forever. There's a pet turkey that would jump into the cooking campfire. Sahili, what the fuck? Sahili, why are you aware of a pet turkey that's actively trying to die? Why would you do this to me? To me. To me, even. Why? I didn't die. Okay. I guess. Funny enough, I was in the third near for a moment. Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see. Okay. Unless that is, unbeknownst to me, thou art possessed of surpassing knowledge concerning the construction and operation of events, Charlie, and what's it? No, Urianger, I'm dumb. You can just say it.
My word, what magnificent architecture! Such immaculate curvature! I'll have to make several adjustments to my work if I'm to match this degree of craftsmanship. I shall leave no corner untouched. Considering Singing Way and Growing Way's specialties, I expect them to pay full attention to your explanations, which I am sure will be most efficient.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I yapped for almost an hour straight with no rest. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. It's quite the spectacle. I can imagine. Oh, man.
This is all very intriguing, I'm sure, but where are the few preparation stations? What was your word for it? Kitchens? That reminds me, Pudding Way, our newly appointed chief of pudding research, a discipline he himself founded after sampling Urianger's delights, had gone in search of Atheris's ultimate sweet treat. Well, he provided a pudding. That's all he ever talks about these days. Have you seen him? I have not since y'all got here. I absolutely have not seen him. I don't know what you want me to do, but I will tell you that I cannot do much in that regard. There was a pug pet that would scoot its butt across the floor. Oh no! Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features.
What the hell was that? I feel like I heard flute for a brief moment. What? Am I hallucinating? There's a non-zero chance that I'm hallucinating. Okay. No, wait, I'm hearing singing. Wait. Is Singing Way actually singing? I clicked that by accident. Wait, Singing Way. What the fuck? That's so cool. What the shit? Anyway, I'm sorry. Search the apparatus for points of interest. Oh god. Here we go. The mushroom-like thing, the tanks, and the metallic tube. Well, here's the mushroom.
That looks like the trees in Great Ascents Vale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water.
Yes. Yes. What? There. Oh, there we go.
He's singing a little tune, yeah. Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube?
Ugh, hiccups.
It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too.
He's such a smart little baby. What? What? Wait. Ah! You spotted an abystoma, an especially lively one of that. It appeared that the concept you observed in another time, another place, was proof for life in the wider world somehow. Okay. Can I keep it? Can I just keep it? Can I? If you do savage, you can keep it. Fuck. I don't think I can keep it, guys. Man. You have to reach it. I don't have all of my ether currency yet. I can't fly up there. Alright, anyway, tanks.
It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connect to the top of those tanks? And I can see through that window another pipe at the bottom. Ah, that must be for purifying water drawn up from below.
Yes. Oh.
Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed somewhere else. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it! A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install even in the harshest of environments. For us loperits, that is. Indeed. Securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. As we have read, however, that peoples of Aethera sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive?
They build them near oases or by waterfalls.
So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place.
Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey together through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loperits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel.
Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid.
We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlie and Hamlet. I shall lead the way.
You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking just beyond the safe confines of the settlement.
Also, thank you for head pats. Wait. Why did it seem like Twitch was telling me it just happened? What the fuck? What? What? Ah, whatever. I'm out of it, clearly. Ugh.
Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Ugh. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us.
Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth, Loperits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Thank you for the new head pats. Oh my goodness. I think I'm putting the sleepy and sleepy biscuit tonight.
Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha?
Yeah.
For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Huh? I'm sleepy. What do you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh? I'm just sleepy. Did I say something weird again? Did I say something bad?
A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed.
I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way, to the water extraction what's it?
Please stop running off. I can't protect you from the beasties if you run off like that. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. I need to go this way. Up. I guess through here? Wait, what was that? Ooh. What's up, little guys?
I have a feeling the way forward is not as clear as we'd like. Could you go and take a look? Perhaps you could tell the local beasties were not nearly as delicious as we might appear.
Before I fight the beasties, I'm going to get up and get myself some water and stretch a little bit, and hopefully that'll wake me up, because holy shit, what the fuck, dude? It's like I was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden my body was just like, no, sleep. I'm like, but I'm doing things, you know? Alright, I'll be back shortly. Alright, we are back. And doing something never before seen on the Mama Maya channel. I'm in standing desk mode. We are in standing mode. Wait, where's the... There it is. Now we can unmute the game. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ah!
Did I jump scare you?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Yes, you did. I don't know why you would do such a thing. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's do this shit. We are surveying. Oh, I sent hostile presents. What is it? Oh. Hello. Oh, we're just gonna. Where's my shit? There we go. Let's maybe point him away from the babies. How long is the head pad? Usually it's only supposed to be about 5 minutes, unless comboed, but I stepped away for a little bit, so. Almost got it, almost got it. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got this, we got this, we got this. We got this, we got this, we got this. We got this, we got this. I hope that helps you stay awake. Ugh, same. That was not fun. I just realized that I moved my water so that it wouldn't fall over when I put my desk into standing mode. Guess what I didn't bring back over? Just a second.
Guess what I forgot?
I also turned the AC on because it's getting weirdly warm in here. Gotta get my chair out of the way so I don't stub my foot. Alright. We are awake. We are awake.
I say, that fiend had a mind to feast on a roasted loperate.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction Watson is worth these harrowing experiences.
It won't be, I'm sorry.
Well, part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, sure, buddy. I totally get that.
Ah, sneezy. Itchy nose.
Oh. Oh. Oh, dear. Hey. Stop being bitches. Stop being rude. Stop that. Stop that right now. Yeah, let's drag it over here a little bit. There we go. Thank you for grouping up. Thank you for grouping up properly, friends. Okay. We're just gonna put you both in the ground at roughly the same speed. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. There we go. Hello, little troll. Here's some fruit. You like fruit? You like fruit? Oh. Aw, wait, he looks like something from Where the Wild Things Are. I love him. Okay, bye-bye. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Look at that, I did a side quest without getting horrifically off topic. Or off track. That never happens. Holy shit, I am waking up. And I finally stopped raining. That's cool. That's neat. Oh, well, here we are. What is this? Oh wait, this is where we came in. Yeah, this is just where we came in. Okay. We know what you did. What'd I do? You can't prove nothing in court. Can't prove nothing to the judge.
That was very exciting, but I'd rather not do it again.
Wait, how exactly were we planning to head back later?
Can't yell at you, got a chort. What do you mean chort? What do you mean chort? You mean last summer? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Let's get moving. That building looks nice and solid and safe. I couldn't help noticing a distinct lack of carrots from along the way, or maybe some of the other vegetables I was expecting to see, though I did catch a glimpse of some sort of bipedal tomato charging about. Must be my imagination.
I hate you. Have fun shorting. Have fun shorting it in the Clidium with the homie. Phenomenal. Fantastic. Phenomenal. I love it.
You've done well to see those two here safely. They can be a bit skittish at the best of times, so I'm pleasantly surprised they didn't run off and get themselves killed. Okay, Living Way. Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks, Living Way. Okay.
My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me.
Okay. Yay.
Alright, I guess we're getting in the are the rabbits allowed in the elevator? Are the rabbits allowed? Huh? Okay. Hi. I would like to go uppies, please. I would like my tall friend left without giving me uppies, and I intend to fix that. Who would refuse the moon bunnies? You're right. You're right. They're also a little bit of a national secret, but you know.
That was terrifying, but at least the scenery was more pleasant than what's the name, Garlemald. As a first impression of a theorist, it was far from favourable. Anyway, onwards and upwards, quite literally, as is the case here. As I understand, places like Labyrinthos are the exception rather than the rule. You don't all build enormous underground living spaces like this, surely?
No, we don't. Are they tall enough to ride? I mean, I don't know what you mean by that, J-Bells, but I was talking about Oriange. I don't know. Depends on what you mean by that. Hi, Solar, by the way. I forget if I said hi to you earlier. Hello.
Forgive me for asking, but are we any closer to the kitchens? Come to think of it, why am I even here? Atmospheric manipulators are hardly my area of expertise.
Depends on what he wants to ride. I think he could probably ride a roller coaster. I bet he's tall enough for a roller coaster. I bet. I've been here since the yappening. I've just been lurking playing gotcha. Yeah, I remember seeing you earlier. I just couldn't remember if I said hi. So I'm saying hi now just in case. He's talking about the elevator. Sure you were, J-Bells. Sure you were. Sure you were. Sure. If it was made for the ancients, he might still be too short. Yeah, it is a good point, yeah. On this occasion, 'twould behoove us to seek the counsel of those qualified to describe the workings of the apparatus. They may also be in possession of schematics or other useful documentation, should the laureates request them. As the forum's esteemed guests, 'tis unlikely that they would be refused, yet thou knowest well as I the changeable disposition of Charlian bureaucrats. Don't you give me that face, J-Bells. Don't you give me that face. You know what you did. You know what you did. Don't you give me that.
Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Atheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it.
Aww, so cute. So cute.
The
This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food?
I see a motto. Well, Cooking Way, if you want food, here's Motto. Motto is a master crafter, therefore good at culinarian, and also, as you can see by this adorable summer outfit, is a snack. I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Mariol Agronomics. As I imagine Cooking Way and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian?
I will.
You're gonna feed your friend to the rabbits? I've been watching ReZero? I mean, I am a nice tasty dish. Hey! Whoops.
Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Oriange was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Atheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there is still time.
Can you please stop talking about her imminent demise when you also are talking about dinner?
Yes, you know, I'd really like to go get a bite to eat at this McDonald's you told me about. Everyone is going to be dead in less than a week, so we really should hurry it up.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Let us brook no further delay. Mado! It's Mado! It's my friend Mado! Hello, Mado!
Oh my god, wait, I just realized I never did the minion roulette. Okay, minion roulette, how are we looking? How are we looking, minion roulette? How are we looking? Well, we were talking about the near raids earlier, so here is 2p. Here is 2p. I'm gonna go Lurkies and get Cooking Way his food. I'll see you later, Quaver. Bye. Thank you for the lurk. Priorities. Yes, food is important. Ugh, speaking of, hiccups.
Mado, you wanna go find some dinner? You wanna go find some food? Come on, we're gonna go find some food. For a rabbit. We're gonna go find bunny food. We're gonna go find some pellets.
I will be able to fly one of these days. Actually, now that I think about it. Ether currents. How are we looking? Oh! We are looking behind as hell. Okay, so I have one of the quests. I'll need to find 2 more, and then the last one will be MSQ. And then I need to locate 2 physical location currents still. I'll do it. I'll be able to do it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll find him. Speaking of finding, there's our little boy. Spider.
This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies.
Oh, Cooking Way, honey. 2 rabbits, 1 pellet? No. Didn't you already unlock the inner ring as well? No. Not really, no.
Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples.
Will do. But, yeah, to answer your question, no. No. Not really, no.
What? I will join Mado's party. For now, at least. For now, at least.
Alright, let's lead Cooking Way around. Let's go get him some snacks.
Time to get Cooking Way his snackies.
Huh. What a fine mess this is. Hop on, we're going shopping. Let me finish talking to this guy and then yes. Since I'm escorting Cooking Way, the game probably doesn't want me running off too far. That's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's also subtle.
So real.
Don't you want to go to the moon?
You know, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in the new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it?
Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may.
By all means, help yourselves.
Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin?
Alright, I will hop on. We will be back, Cooking Way. We will be back later. Bye. I'm here now.
Where are we going, Motto?
Where are we going? Oh, should I get into VC, actually? Should I get into VC, actually? Would that be helpful? It might be helpful. Might be a little helpful. Doo-doo-doo. Boop. And check. Okay. Cool.
Ah!
Am I,
Hi,
You're very large.
Hi, Mario.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Yay! Where are we
I'm going to distract you for just a quick second. We're going to get your aether current.
Yay!
Also, bold thing to say. Just distract me really quickly. You know who I am. You know what
I know.
do.
And I know what I said.
All right, where
I
are
mean,
my...
we don't have to. If you want to stay behind and let Karen get the take the lead
Nah.
and having the quest and stuff done, you know,
Nah.
that's also a thing.
I'll just come
You
back.
could do that. Okay.
I know I don't have the big aether crystal that's in the bottom.
Okay.
The aporia. And then as far as where my... It won't let me check it while I am on this, so let me hop off.
Oh yeah, go ahead and hop off real quick.
I totally
And,
forgot that it doesn't let me check while I'm on here. 974 Yalms to the southwest.
To the southwest. Okay.
Thank you for the head pat, Squaver. Here, I'll turn this back on.
Whee.
It's adventure time. Oh, and I'm bald. Thank you for the bald, Quaver. Yeah, I still won't be able to fly because I won't have gotten to the plot thing, but it's fine. Oh man, this looks very secretive. This looks like a place that you need like a pass to get in. I thought head pat's broke. I tried to fix it. Nah, it isn't broken. I just forgot to turn it off. First, I was leaving it because I had been gone and I didn't want to, like, you know, steal points away by turning it off early. And then I just forgot. I've discovered a new location. Ooh.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Ooh, and a chocobo keep. I'll grab that too on here.
And check your compass to see how close we are to the aether current.
Yeah, I will once I talk to the chocobo keep because I don't want to forget.
Oh yeah, please don't.
Yeah, that would be bad. I do like that it's still the like lab coat and everything, but with the chocobo porter mask. I think that's very funny. Like, this is the most professional Birdman to ever be.
Or the most curious Birdman.
Also an option. Okay, 416 Yalms to the south.
To the south.
To the south. Also, I do like that Cooking Way has come with us, apparently.
Oh, sweet.
Mama taking Maya or Motto taking Maya for a ride on Hagrid's motorbike? Yes. Darn tootin'. Although there is some land tilling stuff on the back here.
Out of the way of any enemies. Go ahead and check and see how close we are.
Yeah. 223 to the east.
Okay. So we should be able to see it.
Yeah, pretty soon. Oh, there it is. Just right here on the scuff.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, we found one.
We found one.
Okay. And then 420 to the east.
420.
Hey. Chad is asking what bike this is that you are using.
This is the Garland GL2T
Ooh, fancy.
from Island Sanctuary.
That explains it. That explains it. Found it. It's over on this little outcropping of rock.
Over here?
Other way.
Other way?
Other way.
I dropped past it.
Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. That's all right.
I should have
I
said.
just happened to see that one in my direction. So I was like, oh, it's got to be this way.
No, that's
It's gonna be
my
the
bad.
only one.
Yay.
Woohoo!
All right. I think that's the only current I had left. Yeah. Everything else is quest. So I have one
Okay.
quest to turn in, and then 2 more to find, and then 1 that is going to be MSQ. But I can just
Yes.
teleport back to where the turn in is if you want.
Yeah, I'll take that free teleport.
All right. I will give you the free teleport.
Yay! Free teleport!
Haven't picked that one up yet. Me neither. I don't have an island. Mono's just rich.
I got it like that.
Yeah. Which Mono, I had a very exciting thing happen. I
what
finally
was that?
I finally cracked 8 million gil.
What?
Yeah.
Up and coming millionaire over here. I'm sorry, up and coming gillionaire over here.
I'm doing it. And I
You
told
doing it?
I told Blaze, and he's like, "Oh, I'm proud. I'm glad that you're so proud of being poor." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Look, Maya, you know what? If you want to make Blaze feel all so warm and snuggly and tingly inside,
Uh-huh.
give him an HQ Imperial Operatives choker.
Oh, I remember that story. Oh, congrats. Thank you. All right. There's that. Is there another one
Okay.
over here? No. Over here? No. All right. I think I need to continue progressing to find the other little
other quest?
questies. Yeah.
Yep. Do you need me to fly you over there, or?
Fuck, where am I I mean, if you want to, it isn't too far. It's just like, here. There we go. Switch over to party chat. It's right there. So we don't have to. Okay,
Get in! We're going flying!
Okay. Might help.
I was about to take off without you.
Ooh. It might have helped if I selected Ride Pillin and not Sentel.
That would have made things a little bit easier, Maya.
Yeah, it probably would have worked out better for me.
But we all know how you like to make things more difficult.
Let's bring it
But that's what we love about
mildly.
you. That's what we love about you. Whee!
I can't tell my FC leader I'm farming money for housing project. Ooh, good luck, Sahili. Good luck.
Ooh!
All right, I got it from here. Thank you, Motto. I salute you.
You're welcome.
All right, I am going to hop out of the call now.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out too.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye!
It's so nice to have friends. It's always so nice.
Oh man. All right, let's get cooking away some squapes. Let's get cooking away some slightly less square squapes. They took the squapes from us cooking way. They took the squapes from us, but I have the squishy squape on my desk. I'm holding it right now.
Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they are as delicious as they look.
Yes, grapes good.
So sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another.
Feel free. Low poly grapes. Yes, hello, roast beef and cheddar. How you doing? How's it going?
Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what's your opinion of grapes?
I like grapes. Oh, that is funny. Oh, that is funny. So for context, that first one is a reference to a canonical little side story where back in the before times, Azem, the person that we were, found out that some grapes that they liked were on an island where a volcano was going to erupt, and single-handedly decided to upend the course of nature as they were supposed to go stop the volcano from erupting to save the grapes. Which I think is very funny. So I'm going to do that.
Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And the one I've read, quite versatile, too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall.
Yes, wine. It's very good. Turn around and all the grapes are gone. Uh-oh, you might get in trouble if that happens.
Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat.
All right, what kind of treat do you want next, little buddy? What kind of treat are we feeling? Where is there a treat that he will eat? Can I not? Oh, that's why I was looking in a different field and it's actually the same field. Okay. Time for a fruit from a tree. Are these oranges? I bet these are oranges. Yes.
Orange by name, orange by nature.
Don't eat the skin this time. Don't eat the skin this time, Cooking Way. You gotta peel it. You gotta peel it, buddy.
What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Oriange about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated, you know? So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are, in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there. Okie dokie.
We're just taking a food tour of Labyrinthos. This is great. This is... It's so nice to not have to worry about everything going to hell for 5 seconds. This is so great. Alright, it's pumpkin time. Turn away, Lloyd. It's pumpkin eating time. It's the little things that make the big things happen. Yeah.
The color, the texture. Are they some sort of enormous round carrots?
No, they are gourds. They are pumpkin.
No. In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than taste.
So you're gonna try to gnaw on a pumpkin, baby boy? Baby child.
Ugh, it's so hard and flavorless, I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots.
Nope, you gotta pop them open, you silly Billy. Stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? I accidentally grabbed the text box. And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first.
Do you not find it an awful bother?
Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember.
And perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder?
Are we about to feed the baby a lemon? We are about to feed the baby a lemon. It's time to see Cooking Way's face turn inside out. Wonderful.
What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. As I've no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it.
Yeah, Cooking Way. Just bite into the lemon, kill la kill style. Do it. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
My tongue. Is this poison?
No, it's a lemon. It's a lemon. It's tasty. It's tasty and it's good and it's one of my favorite fruits and we have to protect them from the whores, Cooking Way. We cannot let the lemon-stealing whores get their mitts on these, Cooking Way. It's very important that you understand this. You are going to be in charge of guarding the lemons, Cooking Way. You have to be aware. Oh.
A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this?
Yeah. I personally think they're delicious raw, but most people add sugar. No lemon-stealing whores. None allowed. None allowed. He's turbo now, yes. I notice you don't have a lifeguard on duty at this pool. Oh, Curbo. That's right. Okay.
How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting?
Well, they're the same family of being citrus, it's just there's a wide range of what exactly encompasses citrus. We have like the more bitter and the sweeter, like the orange, and then we have like going further, like the lime. It's good shit. It's all good shit. It's yummy. It's some of my favorite fruits. I love citrus. I will never get caught with scurvy because I just enjoy citrus too much. A lemon party, perchance?
It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others.
Cooking Way, I'm going to get you some lemonade, some like good proper lemonade where you can still actually taste the lemon in it and it's not all sugar. And you are going to drink it and you are going to love it, I assure you, and you're going to be so confused how the thing you just ate became a delightful, refreshing drink. And meanwhile, while you're doing that, I am going to eat the lemon personally. I'm just going to peel the rind off and munch it, and you're going to cringe, and you're going to be upset, and all the other Lockerates are not going to understand, but you will know why what I'm doing is a crime. Is your first page of your backpack full of random food? Hang on. How did you know? How did you know? Oh wait, this is page 2. Sorry, here's page 1. It's also full of random food and also a frog. It's also food, potions, and a frog. Including an entire basket of sandwiches that was made for me an expansion ago. I'm sorry, Graha, I still haven't eaten your sandwiches because I'm going to, the second I start eating from this cute little basket of sandwiches, it's going to start going away. And I don't want that because it's adorable and it brings me joy. The frog is edible. You know what? You're right. You're right and you should say it. What a way to re-enter stream. You know what you're here for, Cheese. You know the things that happen here. Hey Maya, as your dear friend, get some help? I refuse. No. No, because see, that's exactly what my mom thought when I was a little kid. Add the lemon with honey. Lemon and honey is very good. It is a very good flavor combo. You are correct. Ben says with over 999 stacks of orange juice, where do you think I got mine? That's my Kamiyoshi. Oh, when God gives you lemons. Hi, Blaze! You find a new god? No, I eat them. I turn them into lemonade and lemon meringue pie. and lemon curd and just eat them raw. They're good. The only downside is that because they're so sour and acidic, it makes my teeth feel chalky after a little bit. So that's how I know when it's time to stop. Well, Mama got any grapes? We actually started with grapes. Cooking Way started with grapes. He tried grapes first. He tried grapes and now lemons and oranges, and he tried to just bite a pumpkin. And some poor woman had to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Lemon way, that's me. Oh, me with Hawaiian Punch, teeth get all rubbery, and for some reason KFC Pepsi. That's interestingly specific. No, see, when I was a very tiny child, when I was a very small child, this was like elementary school somewhere. Very, very young. My mom's rule when I was growing up was you always have fruit with lunch, and you always have a vegetable with dessert. So that made sure you get both, you know? So fruit was a lunch thing, and vegetables were a dinner time thing, and I was having lunch one weekend, and my mom was making iced tea because it was in the summer, so she was chopping up some lemon to put in the iced tea. And I'm like, Mom, can I try some of that for my fruit? I will add a comment about lemons and explosions. Hell yeah. Burn life's house down with the lemons. I don't know how lemons make lemonade, though, considering the difference between lemons and lemon juice. When we get to town, I'm going to get a lemon and I'm going to blow your mind. Oh, me eating noodles do both count as I squeeze lemon and cilantro and green onions. Yeah, no, that's fun. Like, cooking it into something is separate. I mean, like, as a side dish. It was a rule in my house when I was a kid. You have a fruit on the side with lunch, and you have a vegetable on the side with dinner, right? So, you know, I have someone craving for lemon. Me too. I do have lemon juice in the fridge. I could just get a squirt. I also have sour mangoes. Oh my god, I have sour mango. I have Fruit Riot. Oh, wait, I have Fruit Riot. I gotta have some sour mango candy stuff. Okay, I will get to that in a moment. I need to finish one story before I start another. Well, I'm the kind of gal to get it in her eye. That's mean, even though it's true. But yeah, but yeah, so I was little, my mom was cutting the lemon, I had never had a lemon before. I was like, Mom, I want to eat that. I want that to be my lunchtime fruit. And my mom went, are you sure? It's really sour. And I said, yeah, I want that. And my mother, my darling mother, thinking I would be normal. my darling mother, thinking she would have a normal child for 5 minutes. Went, all right, fine. And she gave me the lemon, like a couple little slices of lemon that she had finished chopping up. And she figured I would take a bite, and I would go, and then the whole face scrunchy and everything, and go, nope, I want something else. And I ate it. I just peeled all the flesh off of the rind. I said, can I have some more? That was really good. And just like that, I ate my way through an entire lemon worth of lemon slices. And I went, can I have some more? And my mom said, no. I need them for the iced tea, and also that's really bad for your teeth. No, stop it. And then for years after that, anytime we would go to a restaurant and they would bring out the glass of water with a lemon wedge on it, I would look at whoever got that dead in the eyes and go, can I have your lemon? Can I have your lemon? And I would sit there at the restaurant table and just gnaw on the lemon slice. In the middle of the restaurant. Do you know that lemon isn't naturally occurring? Yes! Because it was like, what was it? A citron, orange and citron. Yeah. We invented them all by ourselves. Life never gave us the lemons. That's true. Just like how I create problems for myself every day. I found out I really like yuzu. I think yuzu is delicious. It has all the goodness of lemon without being as astringent, so you can eat more of it. But yeah, there's this thing called hoisin sauce for noodles, and it adds a tangy flavor. But one time as a kid, I was cooking noodles and ran out of sriracha and figured since hoisin had similar thick consistency, so I cooked it with hoisin sauce. It was disgusting. I've never tried hoisin sauce. I've heard of it, but I've never I don't know if I've ever tried it. If it was like in something that I've eaten, I just don't remember. But I've never like used it myself, I guess I should say. I suppose I should say. Anyway, I was gonna talk about a thing that I have in my freezer. Mama's not Asian enough. I am as not Asian as possible, dude. I'm Irish. I'm Irish. There's no way Asian. But yes, so I heard about this thing online because there is this very cool voice actor person that I follow on Bluesky, right? So that's where he is. It's Sean Chiplock. I'm sure you guys are familiar with his work. He's just a cool dude. And every so often I would see him talk about or repost other people talking about this thing that's called Fruit Riot. The Kickstarter just hit 7.3 million. Hell yeah. But yeah, every so often he would talk about this stuff called Fruit Riot. I was like, what the hell even is that? So I looked it up because from how it was being described, it sounded very up my alley, right? And I looked it up, and it is frozen. They have grape, and then they also have mango. The grape one came first, but the original version, it's frozen grapes, red and green grapes, frozen, coated in lemon juice and sour candy coating, like the stuff that you get on like a Sour Patch Kid, right? And you just eat them from the bag, still frozen. You eat them cold, because otherwise it gets all soggy and nasty and gross, right? I would see him talking about it. I would see other people talking about it. He's Kinger. Yes, he is Kinger in the Amazing Digital Circus. He's also a lot of other things. He's been in so many things, and I think he's cool. I just think he's cool. He's in Genshin. There is one though, however, there is one role that I know for a fact that you have heard him in, and that is because he is Kiyotaka Ishimaru in Danganronpa 1. He's the hall monitor guy. Gotta clock back in. Okay, have a good rest of your shift. Bye-bye. Yeah, So you have heard him. You have heard his voice. But anyway, also based, agreed. So yeah, I went to the grocery store, and I happened to be grabbing stuff in the freezer aisle anyway, and I happened to see they did have the Grapefruit Riot. And I was like, oh shit, this sounds like a delightful snack from what I have heard from cool people on the internet. Sure, I'll try it. So I grabbed a bag and I brought it home, and I tried some, and I was eating it. I was like, it tastes good, but there's something about this that is not. It's making me cringe in a way that I don't know how to explain. Maybe it's the sour. Maybe because it's so cold, it's making my teeth freak. No, I don't think it's either of those things. What the fuck is going on? Sean Chiplock played Taka. Yep. So I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And I realized the Fruit Riot grapes still have the skin on them. And that was the whole problem, was the texture of the skin of the grapes was triggering the texture thing in my brain that goes, no, bad, no, get it away. So even though I liked the taste and I was fine with it otherwise, I couldn't actually eat them because of the skin on the grapes, and it broke my heart. Well, I had to go to the grocery store a different time, more recently, like last week. I went to the grocery store, and I was like, you know what? I remember someone saying, like, during people talking about this on Bluesky and stuff, I remember someone mentioning that there was a mango version. Mango is generally not eaten with the skin on. Maybe that'll go better. So I go over, and as luck would have it, they did in fact have the mango, and I brought it home, and it's in my freezer right now, and every so often I go and grab a piece because it's so freaking good. I'm not AFK, I'm still here, but it's so good. It's so tasty, and it's delightfully sour, and it's delightfully cold, and it's chewy, and it's so fucking good. I'm getting a piece of it. I'm going and getting a piece. I'm going and getting a piece right now. Oh my god, this shit is so good, dude. like rinse the sugar stuff off of my hands after I eat this. But you can't bite into mango like an apple. That explains why I don't have my teeth. I mean, I'm sure you can. I just don't know why you would. But yes, so I have it. It's just like it's a tiny little piece of mango, just like you would chop it into pieces anyway, right? And it's frozen and it's covered in sour stuff and lemon juice, and it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, this shit is so good, dude. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. I don't know why I brought this over to the mic to eat it. Because I have like a whole thing about hearing people chew, which is why I have an issue with eating while I'm streaming, because I'm so nervous that people are going to hear me chew and get the same kind of ick that I get. I just got so excited. I just got so excited about the fruit riot that I was just like, I need to share this with chat. How the fuck am I going to share a snack with you guys over the internet? I just got excited. Okay, now I need to go wash my hands. This is why you can't let me be excited about things. I get stupid about it. I don't know how I did it, but I just like totally tangled my headphone cord around my mic stand. Don't ask me how I accomplished it. I don't have an answer for
Play
you.
the game.
It is time to play the game. I can stop yelling about sour foods now. I'm so sorry, Cooking Way. Hi, Mato. Mato just sitting here watching me go to AFK. Oh, man. Finished, have you? I trust you find something to your liking.
I am rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated.
Well, that's on you for not being tough enough. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave the bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your mind, nothing will.
More lemon. Have I not suffered enough?
No, just eat it. Just eat it, little baby. Just eat it, little baby boy. Just eat it. Just eat it. If you don't want it, I will take it. You have 10 seconds.
Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oh, a bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, Lemon Muffin. Do your worst.
I can only imagine it's like a lemon poppy seed muffin or something like that. Why was it a squelchy noise? What?
This is... delicious! Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking.
Buddy, it's not, it's sour. It's not bitter, it's sour. See? We rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes. The same is true for many other ingredients. We rarely use lemon in its natural state, and the camera pans over, and my wall is just sitting there gnawing on one. Comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal. And sometimes it can even be the difference between life and death. Oh, are we going to teach the baby about scurvy?
I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive.
Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind.
What, just now?
Mankind, the Loperites, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves.
Your Cooking Way voice had me convinced it was a voice cutscene. Thank you. I couldn't remember what his voice actually is, so I'm just trying to be cute.
Once civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly, and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot.
Squeaky British is good for any bun. True.
Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred on their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it.
That's true. That is accurate, yes.
When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins.
He already knows the idioms. Yeah, no, that's pretty close to what the actual saying is, buddy.
Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And, who are you, anyway?
I'm the one who is about to make you all eat carrots for the rest of eternity on the moon. Cooking Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops, too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Atheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge.
Yes, of course. I look forward to.
Well, this has all been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Oriange and the others have run out of machinery to expect. Yes? Shall we? Yes, yes. I'm an Amazu now.
The Cooking Way life didn't give us lemons. Well, life handed him one. He doesn't know a thing. That little baby has exactly one brain cell, and that brain cell is used for carrots.
Mano! Mano!
Okay. I have given my friend a big hug. We can now move on. Off we go. Oh! If ever there was a time for fat chocobo. Hooray and huzzah. I want to just take the road.
Hi, Mano.
The existential crisis when he finds out. But see, that's the thing. I don't know if... Oh, I don't think I can... Oh... I thought perhaps I could just hop across. Fine, I'll take the long way. But no, I feel like it would be less of an existential crisis and more like,
Oh, you humans are so interesting. Mankind can invent their own foods. I suppose that's what I did, trying to come up with the different kinds of carrots, but this has far more variety. It's quite impressive, really. But I do have to wonder, why did you invent the lemons? I understand the need for the muffins, yes, but the lemons themselves are so much.
by Cooking Way's broad grin, I assume your excursion was a roaring success. He ate a lemon and it was funny. I'm so sad that you missed it, Oriange.
Oh, there you are. Oh, have the others finished talking about rainmaking whatsits yet? Where have you and Cooking Way been? If the two of you were engaged in pursuits of an educational nature, you should have taken me too. I am the leader, after all.
Goodbye, Fat Chocobo, my beloved. I got him from a giveaway. Like, I still can't believe I won him. I am always thankful.
Not to rub it in, but we had the most fantastic time while you were away. Oriange was able to obtain all manner of meteorological data for us to pore over. I'll be sure to put my newfound knowledge to good use once we return to the moon. It's my duty to make your journey as comfortable as possible, though there's no telling how long it will be. 100 years? 1,000? Probably closer to 5,000, give or take.
We're going to have generations of people who know nothing but Moonbase. My god. Humanity discovers capsaicin, a poison designed to kill insects. We need to concentrate this and melt our faces off, correct? Yeah, Cooking Way, you are so lucky you did not happen upon one of those tiny bright red peppers and shove it in your mouth. You got off so easy with the lemon, Cooking Way. I need you to understand that.
That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine?
I know everywhere is famed for local cuisine. Are you kidding? Every place has delicious local cuisine. It's great. Limsa is home to the Culinarians Guild. Far East has oodles of noodles. I'm gonna say the Culinarians Guild. The guild has a special place in my heart.
Would that I had the time to visit. The more I learn of Aetheris, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heideland's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way.
Well, we're trying to figure that out. We are trying to find... Excuse me, we are trying to find another way. Monk, I trust thy time at Mariel Agronomics Skid. Bear fruit. Oriange. This is why I love you, dude. Thank you. Our own authors' efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loperet there should further questions within my power to answer arise. Okie dokie, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, broski. Oh. Growing Way does not want to learn anymore. Growing Way is done. Just like I'm done walking, I'm just gonna teleport. Hello. Oh, looks like there's a lot of yappening happening.
Why did I not ask Jepka how to make carrot muffins? We could have had baked goods bursting with happiness.
Oh, Cooking Way honey, there's a thing called carrot cake. It's a whole cake made with carrots.
That was ever so delightful, and with this much information, I can fine-tune the moon's environs for your people's comfort. It is surprisingly tricky to estimate the appropriate temperature settings for being so lacking in fur.
Where's Yapping Way when you need him? Right here, baby. Put the bunny ears on me, I'm it.
Oh no, there was nowhere in particular I was hoping to go. I simply wish to see, hear, feel, and think as much as I possibly can while we're here. Oh, what's that look for? What did I say?
It's okay, Living Way, you're just quoting Mom. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Mama Loperet cosplay when? God, I wish. God, do I wish. Loperets want for activities and stimulation, but I struggle to conceive of how to busy them whilst we wait. Well, they're basically kids. I can come up with something. insert joke about being the right height. Damn right, J-Bells. J-Bells, the first cosplay that I ever actually did was Edward Elric, in large part because of the height. So, I am not above utilizing my physical disadvantages. Oh yeah, Short King, yeah!
Oh. What's up? Yes, Mama, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Atheris at Logisticon Alpha. That's why.
Still want to cosplay Jim Carrey's Eggman? Yes!
A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that?
Yeah. Black Shroud is quite leafy. The verdant, at least, the trees of Dravania stand particularly proud. You should see the forest of the first. One was purple. I'm going to talk about the Black Shroud. That's where I started. That's home. That's home.
Gasp! Gasp, I say! With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying, Growing Way. It is definitely something to be proud of. You all worked very, very, very hard. It is definitely something to be proud of. You created an entire, place for people to live and simulacrums of what life is like here completely artificially. That is so difficult. Do not compare yourself to an actual planet, buddy. You guys built a whole civilization area. It's really cool. Hi, Scarlett! I'm doing good. How are you? We're hanging out with these little bunnies and they're learning what depression is. Growing Way, stop it, okay? I've done 2 cosplays, Mal and his McRonald's uniform from Devil is a Part-Timer, and Mugen from Samurai Champloo. I still need to watch Samurai Champloo. And I only saw the first couple episodes of Devil is a Part-Timer because of Anime Club in college, actually.
How ridiculous we must seem to you. Trying so hard, yet achieving so little.
No, not at all, sweetie. You have achieved so much. Just got home from a cafe. Breakfast is in my belly. Yay! Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Scarlett. That's lovely. What'd you have? What'd you get for breakfast? I've attended one convention as the Ox King. Ooh. Ooh hoo hoo. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Who dat? Oh, it's Thancred. Sorry. I did fucking Ishtola's voice on instinct and it was Thancred. I'm so sorry, buddy. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred. Husband. Ultimate burger with a side of fries. Hell yeah. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move the cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Quick question. Are the Lawbrights capable of becoming blasphemies? Quaver, I don't know, and I don't want to think about the possibility. I don't know, and the concept scares me. Thank you for the lurk, Scarlet. This be spoilers? Understandable, but thank you for lurking. Have a good morning. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly Growing Way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden.
Me? But of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge.
Nevertheless, I believe in thee.
If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
I don't either, but it has to be asked.
Past someone moping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. "'Tis as good a place as any. Come."
All right. Hopefully it's actual help and not just squeezing me like some kind of plush toy.
You'd best go with them. I don't think Oriange misjudged him, but growing weight does look like he could use some emotional support. I still have work to complete elsewhere. I trust that I won't return to find any lowbirds in tears.
I got it, Thancred. Don't you worry, broski. I fucking got this shit. I'm assuming they were created from Aether by Heidelin. Yes, they were. Hello, first name troubled, last name researcher. I'm sorry that you were born into this position. Oh my god, I can't stop hiccuping. What the fuck? Dad cred, yes. Hi.
Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious?
Yes.
A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles. These little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see. And what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless Allegan technology. It's all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground.
My brother in Heidelin, your first name is troubled. Yeah, literally.
Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight or the one after that.
Those dang old Alligans back at it with their dang old technology. Yeah.
We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherbender's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out.
Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears.
I'm not sure about that, but, well, have you ever eaten a lemon? It'll knock all the thoughts out of your head and you won't be anxious anymore because you'll be in pain.
Hi, Alice. Thank you for the bald. How you doing?
How's it going? Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about?
Never make a teleporting homunculus. I will not.
Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell, to regulate the environment, but what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star?
Gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places.
I just want to check in. I'm going to go and eat, have fun, will do, and you sleep well. Have a good night.
I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation.
I think so too.
They might consume the souls of Xerxes. Oh no.
Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loperites to attend them? Perhaps in a therapy capacity, like therapy animals or something.
An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Atheris, and learn more about them while we're at it.
Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither.
Mama, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. It's almost as if you have Mom in your name. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable loperate. Yep, sounds good. We got a rabbit rental system starting up, it seems.
Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every loperate and every loperate in their place.
Emotional support bunnies, yeah. Oh, we got one right there.
I see them already.
Unconcerned, are you sure? If you act concerned, you'll get a bunny. Apologies, but I'm awaiting the delivery. Whatever it is, I'll have to wait.
Too busy.
Okay, well, shit. Oh well, so much for that. Beginnings of the loperate distribution system, yes. Yes. Oh, hang on. Sorry, big sneeze. Does it still tickle you that all the NPCs call you Mama? Yes, and it will forever. It is always going to amuse me. That looks like a person who's thinking. Are you thinking enough to need a rabbit? Yes, you are.
Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars and gods knows what. Made by gods know who.
Well, I know who, and they're tiny little bunnies.
You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they like questions.
They have so many questions, dude. If so, okay, bye. See ya. Oh, we're creating a loperate library. Rent your favorite loperate. Sign up for the wait list. Eh. Just barely too high for me to hop. There we go.
Just leave me to my misery. The forum can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure?
What if you had a bunny about it?
You know a starship pilot I might speak with? Truly. Oh, then there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task.
This is working out better than expected, to be perfectly honest. Hello.
Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a void sense plated as a piano. My feet and knees as drums as cymbals, too.
You need a break. Would you like a bunny to cuddle for your break? Hi, would you like a rabbit?
Consult our collaborators.
I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. And I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips, should the Aetherburner make our original estimates unfeasible. But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, bye!
Hello.
Do you want a bunny?
My face? What's wrong with my... Oh, perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the loperates in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will, thank you. Perhaps the biology itself might offer some clue as well.
Off you get. Bunnies for everyone. I wish you could still make money being a naturalist and just sketching plants and animals. God, what a life that would be.
How might I help you?
Do you want to pet a rabbit?
My, what a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well.
This woman is doing better than you are. You didn't have to come for me like this, game. I mean, they're right. they're absolutely correct, but shit, dude. Ugh. I'm being called out. I'm being called out. I love this quest. Me too. Tea and buns sounds like a vibe, doesn't it? It sounds so cute. Ugh.
Oh yes, I'm just picking tea, and we're going to have a little tea party so people can feel better. I'm fine.
Blasted assistants. Where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg pardon, but I don't have the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that aether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear when I find those assistants of mine. The bunnies. The Loperits are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 2,000 times already and haven't slept in weeks, lazy sods. I gotta get out of here before Maya has to do this voice more and ends up insulting somebody. Low-key was why I got a bio degree, to then find out animal biology either doesn't pay or is super travel heavy. Yeah. Unfortunately.
You! Yes, you idiot! Have you seen an envelope lying around? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment.
Well, what if you just chilled out and pet a bunny about it, though? What if you just chilled out and pet a bunny about it instead?
Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damned envelope, I'd hope they'll be more help than you. You've wasted enough of my time already.
It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the Loperits. Okay, we're gonna leave. Grandpa needs a nap. He's mean, he is.
What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeons, but to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in the great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. I saw this movie called Wall-E, and I saw what happened to those people.
Damn, cranky, I know.
The crew from the moon! Why did I not think of that?
Okay, bye. You're welcome. Damn. Capricious.
The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, other bollocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive!
This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. My favorite NPC. I agree. I very much agree with you. Oh, man. I can fix her someone somewhere. Well, see, the thing about that is, I have mild concerns. Yeah. But the thing about that is, J-Bells, I'm in one of my D&D games, one of the other players is basically playing that person. Except instead of it just being the end of the world is coming, hee hee haha, I have not slept in 3 weeks. It's instead of the end of the world, they do time magic. So it's, I don't know if I'm in the past, the present, or the future, and I have no idea what's going on, and if I've even had this conversation already. What is sleep? It's so great. I love it.
56 bunches of weeds in the ground, 56 bunches of weeds. Rip one out, add to the mound, 55 bunches of weeds in the... Fuck, I lost count. I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds, and...
Go pet a bunny about it. Go pet a bunny.
Pleasant conversation partners, and oh, so fuzzy. Oh, goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax.
Like, Faye, time is a circle, but also a line at the same time kind of time magic? Like D&D wizard bullshit time magic. The time magic is not so much in the function of how the character plays, but just extrapolating on how D&D magic works and going, yeah, there's probably timey-wimey bullshit in there somewhere. Concerns? No, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. This woman seems to be coping. Alright. Where is someone else who is in need of a bun? Who else can the bun brigade assist? I saw... Excuse me, do you have what? Who? Is that somebody in here? There's people in here! I didn't know this was a building I could enter. I invite time travel, there won't be signs, just me, myself, and displaced copies of myself. Yes. Echo scoundrel vibes, hell yeah. Alright, let's keep looking around. Troubled researcher. This is just where I started. Which means I've already been up here. Fuck. Nobody down there, right? Oh, I can't even get over there, so that's fine. I really want to play an Archfey that has Pennywise time rules, but is stuck at as a low-level Eladrin. Oh no. That's almost mean. Let's see. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go.
Worries, worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues, and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. I can't believe that you've talked to 7 other people and not a single one of them said that they've just been talking to another human being. Fucking insane.
Alright, that... Oh, no, that was 7.
That was 7. There's still someone else? Oh my god, how many of these people are there?
Hello, steady current. Hello, random catboy. Is there anyone over here? I can't remember where I've been and where I haven't. I realize I have a tendency to both be super nice to my Blorbos and also not. Yeah. I find 8 people that need help. Ignore the ones that don't need or are beyond. Oh, that explains it. That does explain it. Where have I been and where have I not been? I think I've been up here, but I haven't really looked around to see if there are any people. Because it looked kind of empty before. I don't know. That's Jessamy. They got a mammoth. I had this issue. I think they were in a garden or behind a hedge. It's like we're playing hide and seek. Hello, are you in need of a rabbit? You are fine. I just have to get close enough for the nameplate to spawn. Wow. Is anyone here in distress? Are any of you in distress? Yeah, found you. Hyperventilating. Yeah, that sounds like distress. Hello.
By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like?
No. Panic attacks have been confused for heart attacks, so kind of yes, but also no. You need to pet something soft. Therapy bunny to the rescue.
Oh, do pardon me. I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern. Even though we may need to depart at any moment, if the hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind, but that is highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly.
Go pet a bunny about it. Sir, just go pet a bunny about it.
Visitors can help me triple check for structural flaws, you say? Oh, why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already.
Off you get. Off you go. Mom is here with bunnies and Coco to tell you all that you're doing a good job and I'm proud of you. And you ma'am, you specifically, you need to sleep. Oh, man. Hey, Uri. It's fine to admit you're scared. Oh, that's sweet. That's so cute. In the long run, however, most of you won't die. Jesus. Oh, my lord. I'm just enjoying seeing all the speech bubbles of them talking to each other. That's so cute.
Mama, he said he was glad that we spoke, and he thanked me. It was all worth it after all, wasn't it? Even the mistakes we made, because now we can tell them what not to do.
Oh, growing way. That's so cute. He's just so happy to help. Oh. Behold, Mama, through thine efforts, word hath spread throughout the Brindose. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated. Living Way doth gather more lockerates as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee. I will, Uri. Don't worry, I got it. I got it, buddy. Bunny therapy hour is going well. Urianger is honorary bunny. Oh, hey, Living Way. What's up?
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in forever.
Hi, Thancred.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Yay. Just a cacophony. Oh, talking about Neon Odyssey stuff. Got it.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
If you can get him to stay awake.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Thancred, you can't just say that, man.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial.
Yeah, Urianger is cool like that.
Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge.
Aww.
When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
This is so cute. What the fuck? You're doing great, Urianger. I'm so proud. Proud husband.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
Yeah?
Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Moonbritta. She would be so proud of him. Man. Wait, I know my context clues. Are those Minbritta's parents?
There was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Wait. I know story setup and foreshadowing. Wait, are these Moonbritta's parents? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's definitely Moonbritta's parents.
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
I knew it. Oh no. Oh, is Uri gonna be okay?
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Oh, buddy. Deep breaths.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Oh, and she's not even looking. Oh, she
Are
looks.
they? The nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
She looks so much like Moonbritta, too. Oh, she was just worried.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Oh.
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Oh, he was so scared they were gonna hate him and blame him for
No,
it.
more than that. 'Twas I who...
Because he blames himself.
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years.
Oh, he was so scared to talk to them, too. Because he's been blaming himself for it since it happened, and that was so long ago. And they just wanted to make sure that he was alright, because they know how much he meant to their daughter.
She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Yeah. It is so striking to me how much Moonbritta takes after her mother in, like, the face. They have almost the same face. That is so cool.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you.
Oh, they love Uri so much. They were so ready for the two of them to finally fucking date. That's their son-in-law for sure. Oh.
Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Because they didn't want him to blame himself, because they didn't blame him, and they knew Moonbritta wouldn't have blamed him, and they were just sad that he was handling it all by himself. There you go, sweetie.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am.
Oh, and he's dropping all the fancy talk. He's dropping the affect.
I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's just how grief is.
Silly
Oh, and he's
boy.
shaking.
We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
Oh. They care about him just as much as they do and did their daughter.
I remember when you were young. How the lads
Don't cry,
teased
don't
you
cry,
for
don't
choosing
cry,
the
don't
kind
cry,
of
don't cry.
crooks over others.
You can't stop me from crying. You can't stop me, Blaze.
Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
They really did have the, it's fine, I promise. No, he didn't ask for pickles. He said no pickles relationship.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought.
I didn't consider helping him make friends.
But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better.
Urianger is their adopted son, 100%. Urianger is the kid who got unofficially adopted because he was at their house as often as he was at his own.
I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
Oh, thank you for the biddies and that very cute emote, Saheeli.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd. Having brought
All these people
together.
are fucking watching this happen. Oh no.
You've no idea how proud we are.
That's me, my mom, and my best friend. Yeah. Yeah. They're proud of him, and Moonbrito would have been really proud of him. Like, you just know she'd just be standing back, all smiles, and when there was a lull, she'd come over and like clap him a little too hard on the back and laugh and say he did a good job and joke about him not needing her anymore or something. Just oh.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into the man she always knew he could be.
Oh, and just the pain and the shock on his face.
I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
Oh, he's been holding this back for so fucking long.
I think I can feel her too.
Oh. All the Shakespearean stuff just drops for a second.
The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
Yeah. She was the type to love and care very, very, very loudly. Just to make sure you knew. He's been holding in all this guilt this whole time.
Moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
Yes. Immensely.
You could ask the man himself.
Yeah. Ask him about her. I bet he has a lot of stories.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
Yeah.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
That's for damn sure.
And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Yeah. out of him. Oh my god. Okay, I should introduce myself to Brida's parents. Hello.
Oh, you must be one of the Scions, correct?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Maya. I met your daughter briefly, but she was such a delight and a joy.
Thank you for caring for my daughter. The time she spent with you all was all too short, but I know she was proud to have you as comrades. Oriange is too, I'm sure, and I certainly feel better for knowing he has good friends to look after him. See that he comes home from time to time, will you?
I will make absolutely sure of it, ma'am. I will yell at him if he doesn't. Do not worry. Moonwife was lost too soon and too good for the Scions. Bad guy caught monologue. Axe. Immediate. Immediate. I think it also subtly showed how much Thancred's grown as well. I agree. I very much agree. Because he's not as hot-headed and blasé and blow everything off as he used to be, like back in A Realm Reborn when he would just crack jokes about things and just be like, yes, whatever, to like get out of actually having emotions. I can't have an emotional response. I'm a man TM. But he's a lot better with it now. I'm proud of him too.
The classical Rogadan language isn't so different from Eorzean. Did you ever wonder why we named our daughter Moon's Bride? When I first held her, the moon was shining, silver and full. The whole world seemed to glow. I knew it had chosen her, that she would be a beacon of that self-same light. Of course, we'd later hear our fair share of jokes about how we ought to have gone for sun instead, with how bright and stubborn she was. But fiery as my moon Brida was, she was always kind and gentle.
She was. She absolutely was. You are correct.
Oh, Mama, be assured that I am fine. I am full glad to see them too, after so long. Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, it would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Oriange. I know exactly what you mean, buddy. Yup. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Men are allowed to have emotions, he said, having just bawled his eyes out. I know. Well, that's kind of like how Thancred acted. Very, very stereotypical. I'm a dude. I'm supposed to kill shit and make wisecracks about it and get women. And it's like, no. No, you don't have to do all that. And I'm glad that he's evened out. He still makes wisecracks, which is great. But you can really tell that he's kind of evened out and come to terms with like just the person that he is instead of trying to put on airs all the time. And I'm very happy about that. Can I hug hug for Uri? Uri deserves a hug.
Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Lockbrits. Not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so I shall remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alizé. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she is less like to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing. Until later.
Okay, bye, Thancred. Bye. Hi, Sahili!
Oh, she's reading. I should not disturb her. She's trying to read.
And, you know, looking at the time, I think that is a good spot to be done for tonight. I think that's a good spot to be done for the evening. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt your... I'm sorry. I interrupted your reading. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Man, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Hi. think that's gonna be it for tonight. Yep. Let me do that and just blah blah, and I need to mute the game. Bwop. That's good timing. I just got food. Yeah, I think that's good timing as well in terms of the story. I think. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Sweet dreams. Totally wasn't hanging on for that quest. Nope. I'm glad I went and I saw it. I'm really glad I saw it tonight. That got me a little. Oh man. Okay, we gotta figure out who we're rating. Hope you rest well. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you guys were here. I'm glad you guys could be here for that. That was lovely. That was so nice. Okay, who are we rating? I'm gonna link a YouTube video and memes. Please do. I will watch it. Oh, I would strongly suggest stopping here. Yeah, you right, Sahili. It just feels like a good natural break point. Good natural spot to just, you know. Who are we gonna raid today? Who are we gonna raid tonight? It is, yeah. Let's see, Jester's live. Amantas is live. Shamaya. Wait, Mocha. We're raiding Mocha. The dragon is live. We're raiding Mocha. I never get to raid Mocha. Shamaya's doing Tomodachi live. She is, but I never get to raid Mocha because our streams never line up. Let me make sure she's still going. Let me see. Yeah, she's been live for like 4 hours. Let me make sure she isn't about to be done. It looks like she's fighting something. I think. Yeah, I think it should be okay. All right, we're gonna raid Mocha. We are. I'm gonna get that set up. Yay! Okay. All right, let's see. All right, remember guys, yell super loud to scare her because she's in the middle of fighting things and it might make her die and that would be funny. All right, raid is started. As far as where I am going to be, I actually don't have anything else planned for over the weekend because it is Mother's Day weekend. I know, I'm mom and I'm not doing something for Mother's Day weekend. What a shock. But actually I have things to record. I'm going to be recording some things that you guys are going to get to hear. So that is going to be what I am doing this weekend instead of extra stuff. And then hopefully we'll get more extra stuff soon in the soon times. But for now, we're going to raid over to Mocha. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or day if it is that time zone for you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Good night.